Good morning, children. So, children, yesterday we have seen how to convert a decimal fraction into a common fraction. Now, let us learn better multiplication of decimal fractions. Now, so let's see properties of decimal fractions. And the first property is the product of a decimal number and one is always the decimal number itself. The product of for example, see beta 3.15 multiplied by 1. What you get? Yes, the decimal fraction itself. So answer is 3.15. Second property, if this decimal fraction is multiplied by 0, what you get? Is 0. For example, 18.37 multiplied by 0, you will get 0. So remember this thing better. If you multiply any number, whole number, integers, or the fraction, decimal fraction, or the fraction, you will get always 0. Third, changing the order of does not change the product. So here you will take more than 2 decimal fractions and change their orders, and every time you get the same product. For example, see 1.2 multiplied by 3.5 multiplied by 16.8 is equal to, the product of 3 fractions is equal to the 3.5 multiplied by, now here I am changing the order of multiplication. 1.2 multiplied by 16.8 and is equal to what data? 16.8 multiplied by 1.2 and 3.5. So you have to try this multiplication, see whether the answer of this 3 is same or not. So in the multiplication beta, you can change the order of multiplication of decimal fractions, and every time you will get the same answer or the same product. Got it, beta? Now let's see multiplication by ten, 1,000 and so on. For example, 38.26 multiplied 10. So 38.26 multiplied by 10. Okay, now this time you have to ignore the decimal point. So 0, 6 is 60, 0, 6, 2, 8, 3 is the answer. Now here decimal point is after 2 place. So put the decimal point after 2 place. This. Okay. First we will multiply. Answer is this, and here the decimal point is 1, 2. It is after 2 place. So from the right side, you have to put the decimal after 2 place. Okay. Or children, you can directly multiply the number by 10, 100,000 and so on. How? See, write down the number as it is without decimal point. So it is applicable only when the multiplier is 10, 100 and 1000. So write down number as it is without decimal point 3826. Got it? Where is the position of this decimal point? It is before 2. And you have to multiply it by 10. Means it has 1 0. So see, directly you can multiply. Just shift the decimal point while multiplying. You have to shift the decimal point towards right side. How many places? 1. Why? Because 10 has 1 0. So you just shift the decimal point here. After the 2. See, the answer is C. So here is the 3.2.60, here is 0.6. So yesterday I have explained you, if you put many zeros towards right side, the meaning does not change or the value doesn't change. Got it, beta? Now let's see, we will multiply the same number by 100 just by shifting the decimal numbers. So what to do? Write down the number as it is without decimal point. So it is 3826. How many zeros it has? 2 zeros. So you have to shift this decimal point 2 place towards right side. Means here is 1, 2. The decimal point is after 6. So Okay. So you can write this 3826.00, or the decimal point is after the whole number and no number is in the fractional part. So you can write 3826 only. Got it, children? Now let's see one more example. 5289141 multiplied by 1000. And the position of decimal is here. So write down the number as it is without decimal. 5289141. It has 3 zeros and the position is here. So you have to shift decimal towards right side 3 places. 1, 2, 3. That means what? It is got it, children? So in this way, the multiplication by 10, 100,000, you can directly do it just by shifting the decimal point towards right side. Got it, children? Now let us see better the multiplication of decimal number by the whole number. Multiplication by whole number. Okay. So for example, see beta 5 multiplied by 50. And here the decimal is 25.23. So it is the fraction, decimal fraction 25.23, and you have to multiply it by the whole number, and it is 15. So how to multiply? So we just ignore the decimal point by multiplying. Okay, so it would be in the final answer. 2523 multiplied by 15. Okay, so directly you can multiply these numbers by 15. Okay, but if numbers are not 15, like 98 or like these 2-digit numbers, so first we will multiply by 8 and then 9. Okay, so here we will know the table of 50. So 50 here is a 45. Carry over. 15 to the 20 plus 2. Okay, 50 5s are 75. 75 plus 3. Carry over 7. 15 2s are 30. And 13 plus 7. Okay. So it is the multiplication 2523 by 50. But our real number is 25.23. So see children. So here this number has 2 decimal places. 1, 2. So you have to put the decimal point in the final answer from right side. 1, 2. So what is the answer here? 378.45. So got it, children? Yes. Now let us see one more example. 2.315 by 82. Yes. So if you don't know the table of 82, just multiply first by 2 and then by 8. 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2 plus 1, 3, 3 2s are 6 and 2 2s are 4. So here in the multiplication, ignore this decimal point. Okay. Now multiply it by 8. So it is tens place. So we will take ones place. You can put 0 also. Okay. Instead of this cross. Means it is only for leaving the space. 8 5s are 40. 8 1s are 8 plus 4. 12. Carry over 1. 8 3s are 24 plus 1. 8 2s are 16 plus 2. Okay. Now what to do? You know very well how to add them. Add them. 0, 3, 6 plus 2, 8, 5 plus 2, 9, 8, 1. Okay, now count the decimal point. Place 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it better? So in this way, you can multiply by whole numbers. Now let's learn multiplication of decimal fraction by decimal fraction. Multiplication of decimal fraction by decimal fraction. Okay. Now let's see one example. 62.9 multiplied by 1.38. So see how to multiply. We just ignore the decimal point of both the numbers. So you can do it by two methods. See, first method is what? 62.9. So remove this decimal point. You just write 6 to 9. Okay. So here the decimal point is after one place. So divide it by 10. So the number is 6 to 9. Now here 1.38. Remove this decimal point. Okay, so it is after removing this, it is 138 divided C 1 2. Decimal point is after 2 place, so you have to write 2 zeros. So you have to multiply this fraction 629 divided by 10 and 138 divided by 100. Okay, so what is it? 6 to 9 multiplied by 138 and divided by 100 into 10, 1000. So what to do, beta? We know how to multiply the whole numbers. And denominator is 1000. So after the final answer, see, it has 3 zeros. So we will put the decimal from the right side after 3 place. Got it, children? So let's multiply 629. So here I need some space to multiply. 138 divided by 6. So first we will multiply this 629 by 8. Okay, so we don't know the table of 138. So we will multiply 8, then 3, and then 1. So 8 nines are 72. Then you 7. 8 is a 16 plus 7. So it is 0, 5. Got it, beta? Now. So here I am leaving one space for this tens place. 3, 9 3s are 27. Then your 2, 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2, 8. Then your 1, 6 3s are 18. Okay. 3 2s are 6, 7, 8. Now see, you have to multiply it by 1. That means what? You have to leave 1 space and 10 space. So it is multiplication by 1. If you multiply any number by 1, you get the same number. That is 9, 2, and 6. Add all this. 2, 7 plus 3, 10, 9 plus 9, 18, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 6, 16, 1, 1 plus 1, 2, and 2 plus 6, 8. 8, 6, 8, 0, 0. So it is the answer of this. 8, 6, 8, 0, 0. Divided by 1000. So what to do? We will write the numerator as it is. 8, 6, 8, 0, 0. Okay. See beta, denominator has 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. So we will put the decimal point approximate place. 1, 2. So what is the answer? 86 point. It is 80. 86.800. Got it, beta? So in this way, you have to multiply decimal number by decimal or decimal fraction by decimal. Got it, beta? So bye bye, children.